Hey everyone, my name is Joe Hicken and welcome to the show where I am documenting my journey to getting funded $1 million with prop firms using AI and robotics without ever having to take a manual trade. And I'm doing this to prove that anyone can become a successful trader as long as they're willing to learn. Over the course of the last 3 years, my team and I have been working non-stop on an amazing robotic trading system called TitanX and a unique trading method we call prop farming. In the past year, we've helped nearly 700 traders become funded prop traders, with more becoming funded every single day. And in this show, I show you the good, the bad, and the ugly truth of being a real algorithmic trader. Now, because we are talking about money, I need to give a quick disclaimer. Your results may vary from the results I'm about to show you. Past results don't guarantee future profits, and don't ever risk money you can't afford to lose. All right. So I am going to be completely honest. I have not been trading for the last while here since my last video. I've been taking some time off, and that is simply because we've encountered a losing streak. This is something that we've been through before, something we'll go through again. It's not fun when it's happening, and what I do during losing streaks is I will either dial down my risk or completely stop trading. And I actually just completely stopped trading this time. You know, it was basically we've been on such a great winning streak over the last year and a half. This was kind of bound to happen, and it's really the month of August was actually good for me. It was September, October that really just wasn't working with our strategies. And so it was kind of midway through September where I decided to just, hey, you know what? I'm just going to sit this out until we get back on track. And good news is we are getting back on track. I'm excited to show you my results from this past week. As far as how much am I funded now, we're not quite at the 1 million, but we're getting close. We're getting very close, and I want to show you exactly where I'm at. So this is on True Forex Funds. This was actually from this week. I made $5,000 on this funded account. I'll show you that here in a second, but this is one of my funded accounts. So there's 100,000 here, 100,000 there. So that's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. Make sure I'm reading that right. So that's 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900,000. And then I'll count the 10,000s. 10, 20, 30. So that's $930,000. We are close. We are so close. And so I'm just hopefully real soon here, I'll be able to have that $1 million funded. All right, so let's get into reviewing this past week's results. This is that funded account that I said I made that $5,000 profit on. This was using a strategy called TFF 4%. This was super straightforward. Basically loaded it up, set a 4% target, woke up and it smashed right through it, nearly 5 grand, and there was no EPs, there was no losses. It was just really straightforward. This is another account that passed phase 2. So I did get another $100,000 in funding. That's where I was surprised actually when I was calculating. I thought I was at 800. I guess I'm at 900,000 or more than that. So that's where this came from. This phase 2 passed using that same strategy. This one here has just kind of been chugging along. This is a $10,000 account. Hopefully I can just get back into profit and get a retake. I think this has been going on for quite some time now. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. This one here, this was another phase 1 pass. This was this strategy, 1.8% half and half. And all these strategies, by the way, if you haven't been following along, these just come straight off of our leaderboard. It's really cool, our leaderboard. In fact, I'll show you just super quick because I know many of you have been following along and probably already know what this is. But just a reminder for those who may not or not remember, leaderboard is where our entire community is backtesting and contributing strategies here. And this is where all the data is collected on this leaderboard. So just like if you're playing like a video game, for example, and you get a high score, it gets posted to the leaderboard. And so we're constantly trying to improve and post better and better and better strategies. A cool feature that we added recently, actually, that I want to point out is this days on leaderboard. Okay, so this is something that we're focusing on where we're not just grabbing top strategies off the leaderboard based on backtesting data anymore. What we have is we have live forward tested data now that we're tracking. And so any strategy that's been on the leaderboard for at least 30 days gets awarded this forward testing or out of sample check mark. And so that way we're actually using strategies that have actually been proven in the live market for at least 30 days. And that way we're not just hoping that the strategy is going to work, but rather we're picking from strategies that have already proven they're going to work in the live market. So I don't know if any of you have had the experience before where you backtest a strategy, it looks really good, and then you trade it on the live market and it flops, right? And that's pretty much just what we're trying to avoid, is the strategies that look great in backtesting but flop in the forward testing. Rather, we want to use strategies that look great in backtesting, let it run for 30 days, like a month, and then see, okay, how did that strategy do? And if it did well, then we know it works. And to be honest with you, the majority of strategies don't. They don't do that hot. And it's good that we have this leaderboard to tell us and sort that for us, so that we can only be using strategies that are actually working in the live market and not just trading back on backtest data and hoping that it actually works. So that is an update that we made. That was part of our process to get out of this most recent losing streak and what's been working so well as of recently. All right, so let's get back into this week's trading. So that was that. Now, I did have a couple of FTMO challenges, full transparency. It was kind of before that update that I just showed you on the leaderboard. So, but I did take those challenges, and I want to be totally transparent. I did fail them. So 2 failed on FTMO. This one here on the funded trader, unfortunately, was a phase 2, and unfortunately I barely failed it, but the same day I also made profits on this account, which is 5% drawdown currently, but hopefully it will come back, and this hopefully is the one that pushes me over the edge and gets that $1 million funded. And then this is a phase 1 that I passed this week using this strategy right here on TFT as well. So I have 2 strategies here loaded up, ready to go on FTMO, and I just haven't started trading them yet, and I will do that. I'm actually waiting for our leaderboard. It's cool. You can pull up the results of any strategy, and part of the results is you can see which day of the week is best to start on. And like this strategy here, the lowest EP hits or the start day that took the least losses is Tuesday here. So that's what I'm waiting for on those FTMO strategies. I'm just waiting for the best day to start them, which is going to be tomorrow, and we'll see how these go. This one's on US 30, the other one's on Euro USD, so it'll be kind of interesting to see how that goes. All right, that is it for my results. Now it's time to get into the best part of the show, in my opinion, which is the results from our community. So we'll go through this real quick. This is Munir, looks like. I'm probably butchering that name. Got funded $100,000 account. Congrats. This is a funded account made, let's see. Wow. Happy day. 2 weeks is printing money. Praise. Okay, so I think this is 2 trades that both made about $2,600 each. So over $5,000 on this funded account. Congrats, Josh. This is Cy4X. He is the GOAT. He is making consistent profits all the time. $4,000 on his funded account. More challenges passed, more payouts earned. This was my post. Let's see here. There's another profit split for Mark. Congrats. This is a phase 2 account that was just received. Congrats. 2 accounts got a TP of 4% today, assuming this is talking about a funded account. That's awesome. Here's the GOAT Cy4X again. $6,500 on his funded account. So cool. And it's cool how, like, if you think about it, okay, we always talk about how losing's part of the game, right? And we talk about how you're going to have winning streaks and you're going to have losing streaks. So just like I've won 6, 7, 8 challenges in a row, I've also lost that many in a row. And it's just part of this game that we're playing. And it's cool if you think about the asymmetrical risk to reward opportunity that this is. I made a $5,000 payout this week. $5,000, that's basically enough for 8 to 10 100K challenges. So I could literally fail 8 to 10 100K challenges. That one payout makes up for all of that. And that's something we always say is, you're just one payout away. And it's so true because of that awesome asymmetrical risk to reward. And that's why we make so much more money when we're on a winning streak than we lose during a losing streak. And that's what's so amazing about this opportunity. So not to say that you're going to lose that many. I'm just saying that, it can happen. And, it's still such an amazing opportunity, even though that can happen, because you're just one payout away and you're right back on track. All right, moving on here. Another TP hit. Congrats. Another TP hit. More TPs hit on funded accounts. More challenges passed. More TPs hit. This is Prit, 200K account secured. Amazing. More payouts, more TPs hit. There's my post. This account was almost, he says he's shocked because it was $100 away from hitting EP, and then it came and reversed and is now back to break even and now back in profit, which is amazing. You just trust the system, let it do its thing, and sometimes you'll be pleasantly surprised. This is Beck. She's one of our awesome coaches. She passed a phase 1, it looks like, one step at a time. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Here's another phase 1 pass. Here's another withdrawal, $1,200. Congrats. 3% just took, he said, a long time coming. I know. Passed the phase 1. 4% TP hit on Think Markets. That's amazing. I assume this is a funded account. This is a phase 1 pass. This is 2% secured on the 200K. So that's 90% profit split plus 150% refund. This was a TFT promo. Just waiting for the payout now. Amazing. This is a phase 1 pass with trim. Love to see it. 2% profit on the first ever funded account. Here's another payout. Sorry, I didn't mean to skip over this so quickly. That's amazing. 2% profit on first ever funded FTMO account. Trying to see. It looks like, yeah, it's $2,000, which is amazing. 9 out of 14 challenges hit take profit last night. That's amazing. So 9 out of those 14 challenges hit take profit. Here's another payout. Another payout. Congrats. More TPs hit. More challenges passed. More payouts had. This is a payout of $7,000 here. Received a payout of just under 2%. More payouts. More challenges passed. More challenges passed. This user here, he passed 5 challenges in one day. Amazing. Good day. This is almost 10 grand made on this account. So, all right, that's it for this week. Thanks so much for watching today's update. You can expect one like this each week to get the most recent insight into just how powerful this robotic trading system can be. If you found this video helpful or you're ready to become a prop firm yourself, head over to propfarming.com. Take care.